What's happening, tech titans? The innovation engine is running at full throttle, and the news cycle is absolutely electric. We've got groundbreaking shifts on the horizon that you absolutely cannot afford to miss. Get ready to dive deep into the future, because today we're breaking down the biggest stories shaping our digital world faster than ever before. Are you ready? Let's go. First up, a seismic shift in personal assistance. We're talking about a potential game changer that could redefine how you interact with your devices. Imagine the familiar voice of your most AI companion getting a massive upgrade, powered by some of the most advanced technology out there. We're digging into the details of a massive tech collaboration that's set to land next year, promising a smarter, more intuitive experience. This is the kind of development that makes you rethink everything you thought you knew about AI. Then, we're heading into the heart of the smart home. Get ready for an October revolution as a powerful AI makes its grand entrance, set to transform your living space into a truly intelligent environment. We'll explore how this cutting-edge technology is being integrated into everything from your speakers to your security systems, creating a seamless and responsive home experience. This isn't just an update, it's a complete reimagining of what a smart home can be. And the momentum doesn't stop there. We're also uncovering a massive strategic play that could have ripple effects across the entire tech landscape. Think big picture, how a powerful AI ecosystem is being positioned as a key driver for future growth in consumer technology. We'll break down the long-term vision and what it means for the devices and services you'll be using for years to come. This is about shaping the next era of connected living. Finally, we're looking at the impact of a widespread tech disruption that brought a major service to a standstill. We'll analyze what happened, why it matters, and the critical lessons learned when our digital lifelines are unexpectedly cut. This is a must-watch for understanding the resilience and vulnerabilities of our interconnected world. Stick around as we unpack all of this and more. Don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe for your daily dose of insights, and ring that notification bell so you never miss a beat. Apple eyes Gemini for Siri upgrade. Industry titans are in talks to redefine voice assistants. This potential collaboration could see Apple integrating Google's advanced Gemini AI model into its Siri virtual assistant, with a launch anticipated in 2025. This move signifies a major strategic alignment between two of the biggest players in the tech industry, aiming to significantly enhance Siri's capabilities and user experience. The integration is expected to leverage Gemini's sophisticated natural language processing and multimodal understanding to make Siri more conversational, context-aware, and powerful than ever before. Sources indicate that Apple has been actively exploring options to overhaul Siri, which has lagged behind competitors in recent years. The partnership with Google, specifically its Gemini AI, represents a significant departure from Apple's traditional approach of developing most core technologies in-house. Gemini, known for its advanced reasoning and ability to process and understand various types of information, including text, images, and audio, could provide Siri with the advanced intelligence needed to compete effectively in the rapidly evolving AI landscape. Early reports suggest that Apple is testing Gemini's capabilities, with internal firmware snippets and developer discussions hinting at a deep integration. The implications for Google Cloud are substantial. If a multi-year agreement is reached, it could translate into significant recurring revenue for Google Cloud, as Apple would likely utilize Google's infrastructure for training, fine-tuning, and potentially running parts of the Gemini model. Estimates suggest that training and maintaining such advanced AI models can cost tens to hundreds of millions of dollars, making a partnership with a major player like Apple a lucrative prospect. The revenue stream would likely be compounded by ongoing inference traffic and model updates. Privacy and governance are key considerations in this potential deal. Given Apple's strong emphasis on user privacy and on-device processing, a hybrid approach is anticipated. This would likely involve leveraging externally hosted Gemini instances for tasks like web-scale summarization and planning, while keeping personal data and user-specific inferences processed on Apple's own hardware or secure enclaves. This bifurcation, while complex from an engineering and contractual standpoint, aims to balance advanced AI capabilities with Apple's privacy commitments and could also attract scrutiny from antitrust regulators concerned about deep ties between major tech companies. For the broader tech ecosystem, this collaboration could set new benchmarks for AI integration in consumer devices. Developers might need to prepare for heterogeneous execution environments, optimizing for APIs that combine on-device personalization with cloud-based inference. Industry analysts are closely watching for concrete indicators such as Google Cloud partnership announcements, pricing updates, or changes in Apple's SDKs that reference external model integration. The success of this partnership could accelerate upgrade cycles for Apple devices and services, driving demand for new hardware and software solutions. Public reaction is a mix of anticipation and curiosity. Many users have expressed hope that this integration will finally bring Siri up to par with other leading AI assistants, offering more natural conversations and proactive assistance. Industry observers are keen to see how this collaboration will impact the competitive landscape of AI assistants and cloud services, potentially influencing future development strategies across the industry. This move could fundamentally change your daily interactions with technology. Next, we're diving into how another AI powerhouse is about to transform your living space. Gemini AI powers up Google Home this October. Smart home experiences are set to get a major AI upgrade. Google is preparing to integrate its powerful Gemini AI into the Google Home ecosystem, with a significant focus on this advancement set for an upcoming Made by Google event in October. This integration aims to bring a new level of intelligence and responsiveness to Google's smart home lineup, including its Nest devices. By infusing these products with Gemini's multimodal capabilities, Google intends to create a more intuitive and personalized at-home experience for users. The company has already launched a public preview for Gemini AI's integration into the Google Home platform, inviting users to explore its potential. The upcoming event will likely showcase how Gemini AI will be embedded across various Google Home devices, detailing new features and functionalities. Compatible Nest devices, such as cameras and doorbells, are expected to be among the first to benefit, potentially receiving upgrades that allow for more advanced interactions and insights. This move follows Gemini's earlier integration into Google Workspace apps, where it introduced features like Help Me Write and Add to Calendar, and its expansion to Android devices, enhancing the smartphone ecosystem. Gemini's multimodal nature means it can process and understand various forms of data, including text, images, and audio, which could unlock sophisticated features within the smart home. For instance, Nest cameras might offer more intelligent event summaries, or smart speakers could provide richer, more context-aware responses. Google's recent work with Gemini, including enabling it to access apps like WhatsApp, highlights the AI's expanding capabilities, though this has also raised privacy and security concerns among users. The company is actively working to address these by offering transparency and control over data usage. This strategic push into the smart home with Gemini AI positions Google to capitalize on the growing demand for integrated, AI-powered living spaces. By centralizing its AI efforts within the Google Home platform, the company aims to create a cohesive and intelligent ecosystem that enhances daily life. The success of this integration could significantly boost Google's presence in the consumer technology market, differentiating its offerings from competitors. User impact. Early previews suggest a more intuitive and helpful smart home, with users eager to see advanced AI features in their Nest devices. This smart home revolution is just the beginning of AI's impact. Get ready for a major strategic move that will shape the future of consumer tech. Google's Gemini AI ecosystem, a catalyst for consumer tech growth. Google is strategically positioning its Gemini AI to drive long-term expansion in AI-integrated consumer products. Google's expansive Gemini AI ecosystem is being developed as a core catalyst for sustained growth within the artificial intelligence sector, specifically targeting the consumer technology market. This strategy involves deeply integrating Gemini's advanced capabilities across a wide array of consumer-facing products and services, aiming to create a seamless and intelligent user experience that fosters loyalty and drives adoption. The company envisions Gemini as the connective tissue for its future consumer tech innovations, from smart home devices to personal computing and beyond. The multifaceted approach to integrating Gemini AI is designed to enhance existing product lines and pave the way for entirely new categories of AI-powered devices. For instance, the upcoming integration of Gemini into the Google Home lineup, as detailed in recent announcements, signifies a commitment to making smart home technology more intuitive and responsive. This move is part of a broader strategy to leverage Gemini's multimodal understanding, its ability to process text, images, audio, and more to deliver richer, more context-aware interactions. This extends to potential applications in areas like personalized entertainment, proactive health monitoring, and enhanced home security, all managed through a unified AI interface. Beyond the smart home, Google is exploring how Gemini can revolutionize personal computing and mobile devices. This includes enhancing the capabilities of Android devices and potentially integrating Gemini into future hardware releases, such as Pixel smartphones and laptops. The aim is to provide users with AI assistance that is not only powerful, but also deeply personalized, learning user preferences and anticipating needs. This level of integration requires robust on-device processing capabilities alongside cloud-based AI services, presenting both opportunities and challenges in terms of performance, privacy, and power consumption. Financially, this strategic focus on Gemini is expected to be a significant driver of long-term revenue growth. By embedding AI into the core of its consumer offerings, Google aims to create stickier ecosystems that encourage users to invest further in its products and services. This could translate into increased hardware sales, higher engagement with subscription services, and greater demand for cloud-based AI processing. The company's significant investments in AI research and development, including the substantial resources allocated to training and refining models like Gemini, underscore the critical role this technology plays in its future business model. User impact. Consumers can anticipate more intelligent, personalized, and seamlessly integrated technology experiences across their daily lives. While AI integration promises a smarter future, real-world disruptions highlight critical infrastructure vulnerabilities. We'll now examine a recent event that demonstrated just how dependent we are on these complex networks. Verizon Outage exposes deep reliance on software-defined networks. A widespread software issue disrupted services, highlighting critical dependencies. A recent large-scale software outage experienced by Verizon left tens of thousands of Americans without wireless service, underscoring the profound reliance of modern life on complex, software-defined networks. The disruption, which impacted multiple U.S. metropolitan areas, brought consumer activities, commercial operations, and even emergency workflows to a standstill, serving as a stark reminder of the fragility inherent in our increasingly interconnected digital infrastructure. The incident began when outage trackers reported a significant spike in service disruptions midday. Verizon quickly acknowledged that engineers were actively addressing a software issue that was affecting wireless service for a portion of its customer base. While the company worked to restore connectivity, the prolonged interruption demonstrated how essential wireless communication has become, not just for personal convenience, but for critical functions. Businesses that rely on mobile connectivity for point-of-sale systems, logistics, and remote work were significantly impacted, leading to potential revenue losses and operational chaos. Furthermore, the outage raised critical questions about emergency services. Many individuals rely on their mobile phones for emergency calls, 911, and a widespread outage can have life-threatening consequences. While emergency services often have backup communication systems, the sheer scale of the disruption highlighted the potential risks when primary communication channels fail. The incident prompted discussions among industry experts and policymakers about the need for greater network resilience, redundancy, and robust contingency, planning to mitigate the impact of such failures. The underlying cause, a software issue, points to the inherent complexities and potential vulnerabilities within modern network architectures. Software-defined networking, SDN, and network function virtualization, NFV technologies, while offering flexibility and efficiency, also introduce new layers of complexity that can be susceptible to bugs, configuration errors, or cyberattacks. The ability to remotely manage and update networks through software also means that a single error can have widespread and immediate consequences, as demonstrated by the Verizon outage. In the aftermath, Verizon is expected to conduct a thorough post-mortem analysis to identify the root cause of the software failure and implement measures to prevent recurrence. This will likely involve enhanced testing protocols, improved deployment procedures, and potentially more sophisticated monitoring and rollback capabilities. The incident also serves as a cautionary tale for other telecommunications providers and technology companies, emphasizing the critical importance of rigorous quality assurance and fail-safe mechanisms in their software development and deployment processes. User impact. The outage caused significant inconvenience and highlighted the critical need for reliable communication services in both personal and professional life. These disruptions remind us of the constant evolution and inherent risks in our technological world. Join us after the break as we recap the biggest tech stories of the week. That was a whirlwind tour of the tech landscape. We saw Apple potentially teaming up with Google's Gemini for a Siri upgrade in 2025, Google bringing Gemini AI to its home lineup this October. Google's Gemini AI ecosystem being a strategic growth driver for consumer tech, and a Verizon outage highlighting our deep reliance on software-defined networks. Don't miss out on any of the crucial tech updates. Hit that like button, subscribe to ChatGPT Insights for your daily dose of innovation, and ring the notification bell so you're always in the loop. Plus, follow us on all our social channels to keep the conversation going. We'll see you in the next one.